The most well-known team in the KNTFL would have to be the Keith Crows, just because people see their sign driving from Melbourne to Adelaide. They travelled south to play the Padthaway Lions, who unfortunately had some of their key players out. Former AFL-listed players Troy Menzel and Tobin Cox were missing due to injury. Now, this might be the best goalkeeper save I've seen all year, but he actually stopped a goal, but it didn't matter for Keith in the end. Their small forward number 8, Billy Wade, is a bit of a Nick Watson type, I reckon. There's a bit of whiz about him. He's originally from Victor Harbour. Both of these sides do have imported players being from smaller communities, especially Padthaway. If Padthaway weren't bringing down guys from Adelaide, they might not even have a team, so it's really important for the community. But this Keith team is pretty stacked. They have a great centre-half forward in Riley Wilsden. Then there's a local Lewis Hender with SANFL experience. He passes to Aaron Young here, who has AFL experience. Keith were 25 points up at quarter time, but they went on an absolute run in the second, kicking 10 goals to Padthaway's 1. And unfortunately, it wasn't going to be an all-time classic this game, but they can't always be. Keith's full forward has just returned to the Crows this year, Ben Simmons. He's been one of the most prolific goal scorers in country South Australia over the past decade. With Simmons returning from Strathalbyn to the Crows, they look like they're going to be one of the top teams in the league this year. He kicked 7 goals in this game. Could have easily been more, but they were sharing the goals around a bit, Keith. It's always good watching KNTFL games because you know there's going to be some top tier players on the field. Unfortunately, Padthaway were missing some of their top players, so it was fairly one-sided this game. But credit to Keith, they're a strong side. When I tell people from the city where I live, they say, is that the league where the Keith Crows play? Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't familiar with any towns further south than Keith or Bordertown, but that's alright. In the last quarter, Padthaway's captain Nathan McCarthy was good at kicking 2 goals, but I thought Padthaway's best player was probably number 4, Riley Fairman. And for Keith, no doubt their best was former Port player Aaron Young. He kicked 6 goals despite spending a lot of time in the midfield. In a fairly one-sided game, Keith won by 160 points.